Yo, 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 it's Mario Marks Tarot. I know I'm on here early in the afternoon. It is absolutely pouring rain, like ridiculous. It's like thundering, lightning, rain, wind, sun. We got a mix of everything today. It's absolutely crazy. But hey, it's winter time, so it's to be expected. So yeah, the rain is coming down. See the radar? Yeah. See that? That's what I'm dealing with. I can't even. I was working this morning. It was sunny. It was nice. Wasn't raining at all. I worked a little bit this morning, and bang. See that, love? We got gale warnings, small craft warnings, thunderstorm advisory, small craft warning. Yeah, we got a shitload of bad weather. That's why I'm here. Oh boy. So yeah, came to hang out with you guys this afternoon. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much because I got so much shit to do, man. But hey, at least I'm here. It's like pouring. And it's dark. It's like quarter to two here in the afternoon, and it looks like it's like the evening time already. It's so crazy. Oh boy, it's not easy. It really is not easy. Let me put this light on because my face looks a little weird on here now. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Now I look better. Haven't worn this hat in a while, so it feels weird. Nothing like coffee. It's a raining, it's a pouring. Yes. Approved. Right, so I should get that tomorrow. It's Wednesday already. Oh boy. Time is flying already. So we can delete that. Yes, leave that. Okay. Okay. That's done. Checking all my emails, making sure I'm not annoying anybody. Alerts, blah, blah, blah. to. All right, all my emails are checked, ready to go. All right, there you go. Good to go. Yeah, maybe. Let's go. What? Like, who cares what he's using? Fucking idiots. Oh, hey, Jessica. How you doing? Yeah, I'm here. It's pouring rain here. It's like ridiculous. It went from sunny to windy and rainy over like a matter of an hour and a half. The whole everything just changed. Absolutely ridiculous. Rain has been coming down. That's right. Yeah, it's been the energy's been a lot different these past 2 days, but I know people that still having problems and things like that. I got bad news this morning. My uncle was in the hospital. He's in Canada. He's like 86. He fell down and hurt himself, and my auntie called the ambulance and came and got him. But he's stabilized. He's fine now. He just doesn't know where he is. He's getting old. Like he's got like I wouldn't say he has dementia, but when you're older, like those things happen. So 10 o'clock this morning, my mom called me and said that he had fell down and this morning and he got rushed to the hospital, but he's stable now. He's fine. She's just so worried about him. That's her last sibling. He's 86. His wife's been telling him for like the past year to go sell the house and go into a nursing home. Both of them. They're both in their 80s, so they can't really do too much anymore. Like they just want to go to a home and be with other people and just be catered to and pay their dues and that's it. But my uncle, he's so freaking stubborn. And I don't blame him. Like, I don't want to go to no damn home, no fucking nursing home. I want to be in my own home. So I feel him on that, but he's got to understand that my auntie does like everything. So he still drives the car too. So my mom spoke to him 2 weeks ago and he was perfectly fine. And then this morning he fell and messed himself up. He gets like asthma attacks and stuff like that. So hopefully he's gonna be all right. But there's nothing you can do. Like once you get that age, that's it. It's either you throw in the white towel and go get help, or you stay home and you live day by day, and then shit like that happens, and then you aggravate my auntie because her brother, my auntie's brother, he went to a home. He sold his house and he went to a home, and then he's still like he passed away like a year later after he went to a home. But he did the right thing. He had no wife. His kids didn't give a shit. He sold his house. He got like a mill for his house. Cause he had a nice house. He got like $1 million for his house, put it in the bank, and he went straight to a home. And the money was just, his insurance was paying for him for a whole year, and then he passed away. It's difficult for older people and people that have problems. Like, it's such a pain in the ass. My parents, both of them, like 2 weeks ago, they fell. And it's like, what the hell, man? So they just don't pay attention. They do it to themselves. I told them both. I said, you guys gotta fucking pay attention. Like, the house ain't changed. The steps are the same. The everything like is like joke. Oh, I know everywhere is even here because my parents live off their pension and they don't even have like their pension pays for their health care, but the health care is a basic health care thing because it's just the way it is. It's a joke. And I told everybody from day one, you might as well save your money your whole life and don't pay no insurance and just pay cash. That's what I do. Until the law changes, I will never buy insurance. Fuck that. Hell no. I got enough money to, if something happened to me, God's my insurance. That's why I tell people, like, I don't need to buy insurance. God's my insurance. And I'll guarantee that God will have my back, and He has. I've been on my own for 16 years, and they tried to make it mandatory for people who had their own business to have insurance. But I have social insurance, which is like pension. I have to pay that, and I have to pay payroll tax. But by law, I don't have to get personal insurance. And I don't, and I won't, because it's too expensive. I'm not paying $500 a month to an insurance company if I don't go to the doctor. When I go to the doctor, I'll pay him. I'll pay him. What's the bill? 200 and some dollars. Okay, here's my card. Bang. I'd rather pay a couple $100 if I have to go than to pay insurance for like 16 years. Just imagine if I paid for the past 16 years, I'd be broke. Bermuda's different. Like, it's small here, so like, look, the sun's out now. This is some crazy shit. It just finished thunder and lightning and pouring. Now the sun's up. Wow. Yeah, America is greedy, and so is other countries. But there's a lot of places with good health care. But here, Bermuda's healthcare is okay. It's not that bad, and it's not good either. But it's too expensive. It's too much money. Like, you work hard your whole life to get pension, and then your pension pays for your insurance and your medication, and then you still got to pay the doctor when you go. What's the sense of having insurance if you still got to pay the doctor? It's a fucking scam. That's why I tell people you're the worst mistake you make in Bermuda is have personal insurance. You might as well just pay. Unless you're sick, I understand you have to have it because it benefits you over time. But no way. I tell people all the time, if God's your insurance, you don't need to pay for it. You fucking people need to believe. If you don't believe, then you ain't gonna receive shit. It's that simple. That's why I ask God to always make me His example. To tell people, look, see, you don't need that. All you need is me. But people are stupid. They just don't understand. They just think, oh no, we have to have insurance. No, that's what the label is. You have. When someone says you have to have something, then that's bullshit. You don't have to have anything. It's a choice. So I don't believe in personal insurance. That's bullshit. Even house insurance. If your house insurance, if you pay your house insurance and your house burns down, is the insurance gonna pay for a new house? No. Don't even think about that. That ain't happening. Because I know people that had that problem and they didn't get no new house. The insurance gave them a couple $1,000. Here you go, fuck you. Same thing with a car. My parents' car they got into an accident last year. The car got totaled. The insurance gave them $2,000. What the fuck is $2,000? That ain't gonna get you nowhere. And you've been paying insurance for that car for 20 years. So if you're paying for something for 20 years, it should be an increase and an investment. It ain't. It devalues. So what's the sense of having it? It don't make no sense. It never made any sense. Insurance has never made any sense to me. It is bullshit. That's exactly what it is. I'd rather pay cash. I'd rather pay you if I come see you. If I have a problem, I'll pay for it. If I go to the hospital and have an operation, I'll pay the bill. Because I ain't paying thousands and thousands and dollars extra to give to a company to employ you to just say, okay, yeah. But when you go to the doctor to go see him, you still got to pay $50 and the insurance pays for the other half. So why am I paying for insurance if I can just pay for it outright? Like, people are so dumb, they don't get it. And they just think that, oh no, you have to, it's the law, it's this. If it's the law, yes, I understand. You have to do it, right? But here in Bermuda, it's not a law to have your own insurance. You don't have to. It's a choice because it's too expensive and not everybody can afford it. It's just like they did during COVID. They had meetings about business owners, small business owners like myself. They were going to make it mandatory to have insurance. They were going to get it. They was going to make it mandatory to have like a license to do what you do. And then everybody voted against it. They were like, hell no, don't, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Leave it alone. Because how are you going to make somebody that's my age, 47 years old, go back to school to get a degree in electricity? And I've already earned my stripes and I'm an electrician for 25 years. So what the fuck are you going to teach me that I don't know? And that's why people stood up for themselves here. They were like, no, you ain't changing shit. If you change it, we'll rebel and we'll do shit. So people came together and they were like, no. A lot of older guys like me, they were like, what do you think you're doing? We ain't going back to school, or we don't need a paper. We are qualified. You should give us the damn paper because we've been doing it for years. And if you, like me, myself and other people that have their own business, we have to get an electrical inspector to inspect our work, to pass it, to see if we were doing it right. So if I'm doing it right and you're passing my work for the past 20 years, right, and my shit don't fail, or if it does, I have to redo it or do it your way or do it like till it passes. So if my shit passes every time I do a house, you should be giving me a certificate saying, oh yeah, he doesn't have a degree or he didn't go to college, but he passed, he knows what he's doing. So you should give me a certificate saying that I'm a certified electrician because you passed my work, fool. So it's all backwards. All it is a system to try and get the dumb people to pay for shit. But if you're smart, you're going to get away with paying with the limited amount of things. And when I sat down and had my business 16 years ago, the lady said to me, listen, Mark, all you have to do by law is to pay your payroll tax and your social insurance pension. That's it. Insurance is an option. You don't have to. Pension, extended pension, personal pension is an option. And she says, all you got to do is pay the government pension and the government payroll tax. That's all they require. And I'm like, wow, this is great. Sure, all the rest of the money's for me. And damn right. And that's how my business survived for the past 16 years because I beat the system. I'm not going to do that shit. And you just pray that nothing happens to you. Or you just do what's right so you don't get electrocuted or fucked up in a job, And if you do, take care of yourself. It's that simple. What's wrong with you people? That's why in Bermuda they do things different. Because they know you guys will kick up. Like we'll be like, no, you ain't changing this rule now. Like, no, you should have changed that shit long time ago. Don't make it seem like we guys are nothing now. We got more experience than people that come out of college. Who do you want? A fresh person coming out of college that has a degree and a certificate in electrical, or you want me that's been doing it for 25 years? Obviously, you're going to pick me. That's the smart choice because I'm experienced. That person hasn't been in the field. When you go to college to learn electrical, you're not in the field. You just learn how to do shit. That's it. You're not like, in the field and you're not doing shit from start to finish. And electrical work here in Bermuda, you gotta cut your own channels in the concrete walls. You gotta hook up your own shit. Nobody does. The construction people don't do shit for you. You gotta do your own shit. They're like, I ain't cutting your channels. No, you do that shit. So you have to be an electrician and a construction guy at the same time. You know, I used to mark out everything on the wall, and I used to get guys to chop it out for me because I weren't doing it. And sometimes I do because I just felt like making more money. But some jobs I had too much people, so I would hire guys to do it on the side. I'd be like, look, I'll give you $50 an hour. You just chop that shit out for like 2 hours. Oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. Or after work, there'll be some like guys from away. They'll be like, oh, we want extra money, man. You can hire us. I'm like, yeah, look, you want to cut all these channels for me? Cut them all and clean it all out for me. So all I gotta do is pipe it. How much you paying? I said, look, I'll give you guys, whatever you want. Oh, give us $100 each. We'll do everything for you. Okay, cool. Here, I'm making more than that anyway, so I'm good. Giving them a couple $100 ain't nothing. So I'm like, fuck you, goodbye. I always beat the system. I always I'm smart, so I make sure I do the right thing. And I learned from other people, not because I'm smart, but I learned how to do things from other people. You gotta beat the system. You can't let the government fuck you over every time. Hey Ninja, now I'm not up early. It's 2 o'clock here. You're up early. See, look, the sun is out now. This is ridiculous. When I first came on here, it was pouring, thundering, lightning. It rained so hard that I was like, yeah, I can't even go outside. I'm staying inside going online. And now the sun's out. And now the sun's going back in. Now the clouds are coming back over. See, look, that's what I'm dealing with right there. See? So right now, the sun is out because there's nothing over us right now. But that's what's been coming up. That's the radar right there. Look, thunder, red. And look, we got a break right now, right here. We got a break right here. Look, gale warnings, thunderstorm warnings, small craft warnings. We got a whole shitload of bad weather coming this way. So I was like, you know what? I'm going live for a bit, see how everybody's doing. I can't do nothing outside, so I might as well come on here for a bit. It's all good. So yeah, but now the damn sun's out. And then it's going to go right back in. More rain come. It's crazy. The weather has been absolutely ridiculous all last year, and it's already started into this year. We're supposed to have a lot of wind and rain the next 3 days. Earlier, I had to secure the barbecue. I had to put the locks on the wheel because the barbecue is halfway across the pool. And then all the pool furniture was all over the place. It just happened like right out of the blue. I was in my workshop. Next thing you know, whoosh, I was like, what the fuck? And I hear boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh shit, the chairs were flying all over the place. I was like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? So I looked on my phone at the radar and there's a big red patch coming over us. Then I looked, I was like, oh shit. Dang. All right, I'm going live. I don't care. I need to go come on live and just be cool in here. Just relax for a bit until the rain goes away. So it's 2 PM here. I've been on here for 25 minutes, so it hasn't been long. I'm just chilling right now. Still drinking my coffee. Oh, nice. Back to kindergarten? Yeah. My nephews go to school. One of my nephews went to school today because he goes to government school. So he's in his last year, his last 6 months, and he gets out in May. Well, 5 months. He graduates this year. He's 17, going 18 in February. His birthday is February 10th. He's my Aquarius nephew. So he went back to school today because he's in government school. And my other nephews that are in private school, they go tomorrow. So officially, everybody's going back to school tomorrow. Thank God. Bye. Those boys have been a pain in the ass this past 2 weeks. They've been off. Well, 3 weeks almost. They have been on nonstop, out of control, man. They've been crazy. It reminds me of me when I was that age. I'm like, Mark, when you were this age, when you were 14, 15, 16, you were out of control too. You never stopped. So like I see them and me, like I'm like, yep, I was that age. I was all over the place. I was going everywhere. I never wanted to be home. So, but they're all right though. They're going back to school. Yeah, Jessica, the rain is it's winter time, so it's definitely here in Bermuda, it rains, sun, wind. We've had it all today. Everything today has been like, and it's in the 50s now, 59 today. Oh, tonight it's going to be 59. So I'm like, yes, good, nice and cool tonight. I love it, man. I don't have to put on my AC. I'm happy. I haven't put it on in a while, but sometimes I might have to put it on later on tonight or tomorrow because when it's windy, I can't have my windows and my shutters open because it'll rip them off. Or the rain, the wind up here is ridiculous because I live on a hill. So when it's windy up here, like shit flies everywhere. And I cleaned the pool yesterday with all the leaves, and there's more leaves back in there today. And I'm like, oh my God, man. It's like a never ending story. Always got shit to do. Always something. Always something. You guys want a message? Let me know. I'll give you one. I'll use my blue deck today. Marky Mark's Tarot deck, part 1. All right, Jessica. Let's see what we got for you, Jessica. All right, Jessica, there's jealousy and envy around from people around you. That's normal. Jealousy is a disease. People are always jealous and envious. Stay confident and stable. Confidence, self-confidence, and stability. And just remember, you are beautiful. That's why you got jealousy and envy around you. And I see you put up your new picture there, looking all sexy. So, you're going to have these jealous and envious haters around you. They'll be like, oh my God, Jessica's this and that. Fuck them, who cares? And on the bottom it says, make wise plans. You're welcome. Yeah, that's cool. I'll be back on tonight, probably, or later on. Or depends on the weather. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. I don't care about no haters. All right, Ninja. Yeah, you know that. All right, Ninja, your smile makes people happy. So keep smiling. Complete and sudden changes are coming your way. But remember, watch your back. These people are whack. This card comes out so many times. Every time I use this deck. Just telling you, just watch your back because people are weird. Like that. As usual. There's people out there. On the bottom, it says, better opportunities coming. You're welcome. Now the sun's going back in, and then it's cloudy again. And it's like no wind. It just makes no sense. Like the rain is, this weather is like absolutely crazy. Good. I'm glad. Well, it's the Marky Mark's Tarot deck, so I don't expect anything else. Yeah. Give myself a message. Let me see what I got. All right. I got sleepless nights and overthinking. I definitely slept well, so it's not sleepless nights. I'm just overthinking about everything. And I got free yourself from negativity. That's what I do every day. And then I have, you have doubts. Yes, I do. On the bottom, it says complete and sudden changes. Yes, I'm waiting for that. I always have doubts because people are people, so I have to doubt people because they're idiots. So yeah, sounds good. All right, Spirit, I got you. Everybody needs to free themselves from negative shit. Every time there's negative people, I just like, yep, bye. If anybody else wants a message, let me know. Don't be shy. You can talk to me. I see I have 6 people in here, and only 2 of you are talking. So, if you guys want a message, let me know. You need a question answered. It's $5 via PayPal. Don't be shy. Holla at me. Talk to me. I don't bite. Okay? Just sit there and look at me. I know you like looking at this handsome face, but you know. Okay, I can delete that. Mm. I start taking things off my phone. I have all these pictures and stuff. I gotta take off my phone and do a cleanup. Gotta do me a cleanup on my phone. I can do that later on too. Transfer everything to my computer. I got too much shit on my phone. I need to do like a cleanup. Cleanup time on my phone. Actually, let me see if I have some of those pics on there. Sure, Jessica. Whatever you want, sweetheart. I'm here. All right, Ninja. Take care. Have a good day. I'll be on probably late tonight. The Celtics play late tonight. They're playing OKC tonight. So the game starts at 9, so it won't finish till like almost midnight. So I'll be on here late again tonight. Oh, cool. I have all the pictures on here. Oh, perfect. I have all the stuff on here. Okay. Okay, cool. I got all those pictures on here. Okay, I got those. I got that. Looks like I can delete all of this shit off my phone. Good. I have everything on my computer. Oh, cool. Sounds good. I can delete all that shit off of here. Perfect. Jessica, I got your donation. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll answer your questions right now. You say, why is this cancer guy ignoring me all of a sudden? But we have 2 nerves to be on my friend, or has the nerve to be on my friends list. This dog's hilarious. She's sleeping and her tail is banging the ground. I was like, what the hell is that? This dog's something else. She's a scaredy cat. She hates thunder. She ran inside earlier. All right, why is this cancer guy ignoring Jessica all of a sudden and has the nerve to be on her friends list? Well, I think the reason why he's ignoring you is because he's not getting anything from you. Um, he seems very like he's got other people around him making him feel like a certain way. Um, he's got like a lot of mental stuff going on. Like he's thinking about a lot of things. He's got other people in his area, another guy around him, like talking to him all the time and saying shit to him. Looks like he's working and he's trying to like resolve things, and he's like a little bit overwhelmed right now with a lot of things. But I feel like he's ignoring you because he's not getting anything from you. Like if he wants favors from you or he wants something from you and you're not giving it to him, then that's probably why. And if you are, then he's like whatever and moving on. Like he's just more focused on his life and his work. I feel like he's going through some trauma right now. Something's going on where he's got other people around him, like saying shit to him and doing stuff to him. And he's also working a lot. So that's why he's been ignoring you. Ah, yeah. So if he asked you for money and didn't get any, then that's probably why. Don't ever give anybody money, especially people on the internet. Don't give them money. You know, people that you don't know and people that you see on the internet that say, "Hey, you can give me some money." Especially if a guy asks you for money, that's just like a joke. I'll be like, "Fuck you, delete." So yeah, that's why he doesn't speak to you right now, or he's ignoring you because you didn't give him any money. He was looking to get money from you to benefit from you. Yeah, go for it. Block him. I would if I were you. Don't put up with that shit. Yeah, unfriend his ass and block him. Yeah, if he didn't get no money from you, then don't deal with him. Don't do that shit, girl. Don't do that. Fuck that. Who was the random number that has been calling me? Maybe it said out of area code Oregon. I think it's that bastard I divorced. Well, that's good. That's his problem, you know. That's his problem. If he's asking you for money, that's a huge red flag. Yeah, that's why you should unfriend him, block him, and get rid of him. If he asks you for money, that's your sign. Don't ever give people money like that. Fuck these people. I don't know how people have the balls to do that. I can't do that. Like I don't have a conscience like that. I can't just go up to a random person and be like it's just like how I do this, right? I can't DM you and be like, oh, as you know, I'm a medium and I saw like 10 spirits around you. You have to get a reading right away or else I'm going to lose my memory and I won't be able to read for you because you got to do it right. Like I could never imagine myself doing that shit. And no one will ever tell you that I do that shit because that's just like the dumbest shit on earth. Like you can't use like, what the fuck you think people are stupid like, you know? Like I don't have the balls to do that. Like, not even the balls, but like the audacity to be like DM people and be like, oh, I saw a spirit around you, or I did a reading for you because I was drawn to you. That's what these people on TikTok do. You add them or you follow them, they're like, oh, I had a vision about you. Please DM me. You can pay by PayPal and Vimeo and Cash App. I'm like, I ain't paying you no damn mind. People must think I'm stupid, giving you no damn money. So you gotta watch out for people like that. Just block them. All right. So who is this person that randomly called her? It's definitely a person that's not in your area. This person is like a person that's away. I do get a guy. It is a guy. Could be a Virgo, Cancer. I mean, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Could be. Um, I got. I actually got like Earth and Air. So it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's definitely a guy. And this person is in Oregon, or they are away from you. They're not in the same state as you. So it's definitely somebody who's like that knows you, that had deep emotional feelings for you, that had love for you at one point. But this person's like broke, and they don't have they have money, but they're not happy. Like it's either one or the other. The person's like got money and not happy, or they're not happy because they don't have money. So, and they're a greedy person. They're greedy, and they like waste money. So the person can have money but just wastes it all. And they could like have materialistic things but have nothing else. So, but it's definitely a guy though. I got a man that lives in a foreign, not another area from you. So that could be it. Even if those signs aren't right, it's still a man. I think it's my bastard I divorced. All right, let me check if it's him. Yeah, I'm getting it is him. Yeah. I got yes. I asked yes or no if it's him. It said yes. Yep, it's definitely him. If you think that he still reminisces about you, or wants to know what you're doing, or wants to know what you're up to, or like stalks you, then I would say that that's him. Like he's still thinking about you, like, and wants to like contact you and talk to you. But he knows that you blocked him and all that stuff. So I got yes, he does call you because he wants to see what you're up to, which is normal for an idiot. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. It's so annoying. It's like so dumb. Like if you divorce somebody, like if you're not talking about the kids, or you're not talking about something that's actually like of relevance, then leave the person alone and move on. Like, that's why you got a divorce in the first place. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, just get a life. Leave people alone. Especially if you're a guy doing that shit. Like, what are you getting out of it? Like, didn't you leave the woman? So like leave her alone. What is your problem? It's like my brother-in-law here, he's a stalker. And he sent one of his friends up here on Sunday. He sent one of his friends up here, and we caught him, and we got him on camera. We're like, well, how stupid can you be sending one of your friends up here? And then he had the nerve to say hello to the boys because they were outside playing basketball. And I said, of course, me and my sister weren't out there, because if we were, we would have ran right over to him. Like, what the fuck you doing here? I would have ran right up to his vehicle and punched his ass right in his face. They were like, thank God you weren't out here, Uncle Mark, because I know you would have ran and attacked him. I said, you're damn right. I went right up to him and said, you ain't gonna know. I would have stood right in front of his car. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Run me over? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Explain to me why you came up this hill, and why you why you coming up here for what? You being an informant? You ain't going nowhere until you show me your phone. Let me see the last time you talked to my ex brother-in-law. Let me see. Open your phone. I'm calling the police right now. Oh shit, I'll make him shit himself. Just heard thunder. Yep, I just heard the thunder. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm being dead serious. Like, I don't know how guys do that shit. Like, My sister ain't worried about you. These boys ain't worried about you. We ain't worried about you. Just get over it and leave us alone. Don't send people up here because they're gonna get slapped for you. I can't wait till this house belongs to my sister officially because I'm putting a no trespassing sign up, and by law, if you come around here, I get to slap the shit out of you and get away with it. So after you see that no trespassing sign, and I'm gonna have a camera right on the roadside, right on my pillar, and it's gonna record you getting slapped for being in my. I'm gonna have proof. So, and I'm gonna have like a piece of 2x4 right by the pillar. So when you come, you're gonna get slapped. And I'm not a violent person, but I'm gonna protect my family. I'm gonna protect my nephews and my sister and me from anybody who comes around here and talking shit. It's gonna be me with the 2x4 and you running. Cause I don't want to hit you. I am gonna threaten you though. You're gonna say I ain't going up this hill no more. Hell no. Yes, don't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not violent, Vivian. I've never been a violent person. I've never hit. I haven't hit somebody with my fist since I was in high school. Because I used to get bullied in high school, and then I used to beat the bullies because they thought they was gonna get over me. But when I was young, I was strong and big, so they tried to bully me, but it didn't work. I knocked their asses up. I got into at least 3 fights in high school where I got suspended, and I was defending myself pretty much. You know, they hit me first, and then I knocked their asses out. I'm not a violent person, but I will knock your ass out. You know. Yeah, exactly, Jessica. Fuck that. Just keep deleting them and ignoring them. That's all. But yeah, I know like my brother-in-law, he's not a violent person either. But he's the type of person he wants me to be violent. He wants me to like beat him or beat somebody to get in trouble. That's what he wants. But the only way that's gonna happen is if you enter this yard. If you come into my home, into where my sister lives and I live and living for the past 14 years, I have a right to attack you if you come through that gate. Because by law in Bermuda, it's a no trespass. If I have a no trespassing sign and you come into my house and I get to defend myself legally. And my neighbor, he said the same thing. Mark, when it's over, put up the no trespassing sign, and if he comes around here, you're legally allowed to slap him if he acts up. And I said I got cameras too, so if he does anything, he's gonna get his ass beat. But he won't, because it's been a year already. This month makes a whole year that my sister and him split up, and he hasn't been around here since. He hasn't been here since the first week of May. So it's been like 7, 8. It's been 7 or 8 months he hasn't been here, and he won't come around here. But he sent his friend around here to do some spying. And if I was outside, I would have approached him. I couldn't slap him. I would if I had to, but I couldn't do anything because he wasn't in our yard, but he was on like the road part. But he's still trespassing because he don't live here. What you coming up here for? You ain't going up here to see somebody. But some people don't learn, man. They just want to get beaten. They just want to get slapped. It's like, what are you doing around here? Like, you know? And they know how I am. Like, I'm the type of person, I'm going to protect my family. So if you do anything, I'm going to protect them. So if you hit me, I'm going to hit you. And it's going to be me to you, you to that floor. And then you ain't waking up. And when you do, you're going to be in an ambulance or you're going to be in a hospital, hooked up to shit. I'm going to make sure you don't come back. And that's what type of shit that I deal with. And I don't talk to hear myself either. If I know my family or myself is in danger, I'm going to defend myself. That's the type of man I am. I'm not going to randomly come up to you and start trouble and start a fight, or I'm not violent. I hate violence. I can't stand it. But I will protect my family at any cost. That's for sure. So think twice before you come around here. I'll beat you. And my nephew, he's 6 foot tall and he's strong. See what's coming my way? Look at all that rain and shit coming in. That's why it's all like nasty right now. Look, we got a big ass red patch coming. Oh boy, that's why I heard thunder just now. And everybody should be able to defend yourself in your own home. Like you're being attacked in your own area, in your own home. Fucking right. That's why I told my sister, when this house is officially yours, I'm putting that sign up, I'm putting the cameras up, and I'm putting a piece of 2x4 behind the pillar. So when I go out there, all I gotta do is pick up the piece of 2x4 and I'm threatening you. And if you come inside my area, the camera's gonna see you and I'm gonna knock your ass up. And you won't be coming around here no more. Tell you that right now. I'm gonna protect my nephews. And I got backup now. My two nephews, the small one, he's not, he can handle himself, but my older nephew, he's 6 foot and he's bigger than me. So I'm good. I got reinforcements. And he already told me, Uncle Mark, I got your back. Anybody comes around here, they're getting their ass beat. I say, yep. And they're not violent. I never teach them violence either. But, I teach them how to protect yourself. So, trespass at your own will. That's my warning. You trespass, I feel sorry for you. And everybody should be that way. Everybody should be that way. Protect your home. If you got a real man at home, he'll protect you. Even women, I know women that protect themselves. They'll bring out the shotgun or they'll bring out, here we don't have guns like that, but they'll go get a pot or a pan or a fucking broom or something and beat the shit out of some guy trespassing. You're damn right. You go, granny. You go, girl. And one of my clients saying, Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, you can pep. There you go, Vivian. That's a good one. Pepper spray his eyes before you swing and hit him right in his nuts. Give him something. Give him something to be crying about. That's what I'd do if I was a woman. Pepper spray your ass and kick you right in your nuts. Goodbye. When you come down, I'll kick you right in your head. Goodbye. Good night. Sleep for a bit. You'll think about it when you get up. There you go. You have to protect yourself these days. People are crazy, you know. And see, when people drink and get drunk, that's when they get brave. And my brother-in-law, when he drinks, he gets brave, and he'll probably like think about coming around here or something. So his drunk ass is gonna get beaten if he comes around here. So I told my sister, I'm prepared. And he's small, like it's not like he's scared of me. That's why he won't come around here. And that's why I won't go away. I won't go on vacation until I know the house belongs to us. So that way, if he trespasses, my nephew will beat his ass. So I'm just waiting for my time. As soon as the house belongs to my sister, we're putting up the no trespassing signs. And on the bottom, I'm going to have another sign. Enter at your own risk. Simple. You act up. Oh yeah, my dog is Diamond. She's a protector. She'll go after you if you act up. She doesn't like she doesn't like drunk people. When she senses a drunk person or like someone, because my neighbor, he gets drunk all the time, and he walks up the hill, and she'll smell him like or see him and start barking at him. He almost shit himself the other day. I was walking my dog at night because it was nice and cool, and he came up the hill, and I didn't even see him. He was like, hey, hold that dog. And I was like, yeah. And my dog was like, Arr. He was like, please hold your dog, man. I can't see. I said, that's not my problem. Just don't go nowhere. Stay put. And me and my dog walked across him, and he almost shit himself. He took off. I was like, yeah, well, don't act up. Yeah, oh, animals can sense everything. They can sense like a person that's energy that's not good. Oh boy, we got a lot of rain coming. There's more coming. This big patch behind us. Oh shit. Oh boy. If anybody's wondering why I'm here, that's why. It's pouring rain outside. It's got more coming. It's been nasty all morning. Oh yeah, she definitely sees that. The other day she was looking up in the corner right here by the door, and I knew it was spirit because I can sense them too. I can see them. It's my because she looks way up because my uncle he's like 7 foot tall, and he's my uncle's always around me. He hangs out with me for the past 20 years. He's always around me. My uncle's like 7 foot tall exactly. He's tall and lengthy, and she looks up like that. So he comes through the door where he goes in and out of the door. He comes and hangs out with me and watches football. We support the same team, so he comes in and watches. Nah, nothing to be scared of. It's my uncle. Why would I be scared of him? And no other spirit comes through here unless I want them to, and I'll get rid of them if they don't. I've only had one bad spirit in this house, and I got rid of him, but I had to get my friend to help me. There's a psychic chick that I deal with. She came here, and I stood in front of the door. I told this story before. Like after my brother-in-law left, his grandfather was here, and his grandfather had negative energy and was hanging around. And I told him, "Look, you gotta leave. Like your grandson's gone. He don't live here no more, and you gotta go too." So I called my friend. I said, "Look, I need you to help me double bank this spirit. He's being an asshole. Doesn't want to leave. So I need you to like corner him, and then I'll just shove him out. He'll go." So she's like, "Okay, sure." So she's like, "Oh my God, I can feel him." I'm like, she can't see, but she can feel. So I was like, "Look, keep going around. You got to bring him around. He didn't go through that window. We got to get him through the bathroom window because he won't come near me." So like he started to go, he went around the whole perimeter like this, and I could see him. And he went in the bathroom and I said, "Go, just get out of here. Go to him." Like I told him his address and I said, you need to go hang out with your grandson and get the fuck out of here. He's no longer lives here no more. So there's a screen like on the window, right? And I pretty much told him, get out. And as my friend got near him, he was cornered by me and her. So he had no choice. So he left and then she turned around and looked at me and the door went boom. And it shook the whole like room. And she looked at me and she had her sage in her hand and she went like this and she was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Yeah, we got rid of." He even slammed the door on his way out to say, "Fucking bastards got me out of here." And she almost shit herself. She couldn't believe it. And it was normal to me. But she was like, "Mark, if I was in here and you are my witness, I would have never believed that shit." I said, "Well, that's how you get rid of him. But I needed somebody to help me because I can chase him around and he'll leave. He'll go somewhere else. But if I can block him in one room, he won't go nowhere. He has to leave." But you know what the weirdest thing was? Is everything was crystal clean. Everything was clean. We got like cleaners to come up there and clean everything. And the actual screen was yellow. Like it had a yellow film on it, right? From when he left his film behind, like the yellowness, like to let me know that he was gone. So I had to take the screen off and wash it because it was all yellow from his residue, and I had to go outside and do it and put it into the earth. So that way he was gone for good. Then I came back upstairs. I saged everything, put some Palo Santo up there, some dragon's blood shit that I use. Yeah, he was a dirty fool. Yeah. So like, but my friend, she had never witnessed that before, and she's older than me. She wasn't scared. She was just like, I can't believe that just happened. So like she was like, if I just witnessed something in all my years of my life. I just witnessed like how to like get him out. I said, see, You need to double bank him. Like if you have two people against one, he has no choice. Yeah, he was like a dirty person and he smoked and drank and he was always, you know how you have the hermit card, how it's like an old guy with like a trench coat and he's got a light and he's got a beard and he looks scruffy on some of the cards. That's who he looks like. And my sister knew who he was because he was her ex's grandfather on the dad's side. So I told my sister, look, this is the guy I see. And she goes, oh my God, that's his grandfather, that piece of shit. I'm like, yep, that's why he was here. But if you don't tell him to go or you don't get him out of there, then he's going to stay there. And ever since the kids have been up there, my sister goes up there and we don't feel no negative energy no more. But when the boys were up there, they were like, I feel weird up here, man. It just doesn't, I got this weird smell up here. And it's like, it was like a stench that he had. So they wouldn't go up there. So I cleared it all up. I got rid of them. It's not that he was powerful, he was ignorant. He just didn't want to go. He didn't want to go. But see, he was such an asshole that he slammed the door on his way out as if to say, yeah, I got to go somewhere else. And I told him, go live with your son or your grandson. Don't come around here no more. You can't live here no more, bro. It's over. Bye. And see, people, we have the power to do that because their spirits can't run your life like that. You tell them, get the fuck out. They can go somewhere else. Spirit can go anywhere they want. But if you tell them they gotta go, they gotta go because there's nothing for them to do here. They're not my family. If you're my family, you can hang out. Like my uncle, when he's here, I can smell him or I can like see him. Or I know he's here because I can feel him. And I don't mind him being here because I love him to death. He's like my favorite uncle. And he's not doing no harm to me. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't fuck around or he's humble. He just sits down and watches the game with me. That's all. I see. He's been passed away for since 2001 and 2000. I mean, 2001 he passed away. So he's been dead for 23 years. But I was like one of his favorite nephews, and we always talked and did things, and he taught me a lot. And he was like my favorite. He gave me stuff before he died. He left me his watch, his ring, his jewelry. He left me stuff. I still have it. He left me a lot of things. So he left me money. He was always good to me. So how often does he come? He's around here all the time. But ever since my his wife, which is my auntie, she passed away 4 years ago. So he's with her all the time. So before that, he was with me 24/7. He was always around me. When game time comes up, every week on game time, he'll be here because he wants to watch the game. He's like a sports fan like me, so I don't mind. Even when I got like readings from other psychics and other like mediums, like when I used to get readings back in the day, the first thing they say was, "Oh, there's a tall guy around you, and he's got a Kangol hat on, and he's got like boots on. He worked in the farm." I'm like, "Yeah, that's my uncle. I already know who you're talking about." Yeah, he's always around me. He protects me. Like he's like, I'm like him, and he's like me. Like we don't take no shit. And he's like the type of person that would be like at the door saying, "Yeah, where you fuck you think you going?" So, but I didn't want to get him involved with the spirit that I was trying to get out of here because I didn't want him to like get involved in it. So I did it on my with my friend. Her and I double banked him and got him out of here. So, but they leave a residue behind. And when you know they're gone, they leave the residue on the screen or on a window or something like, or like if you have all your windows and doors open, um, you can get rid of spirit if you want to. You just got to tell them get the fuck out and like sage their ass out or like just use other things or other methods. Sometimes it's difficult. They don't want to leave because like it's like they're accustomed to being there, especially if they used to live in the house before you. You know, yeah. So it was crazy. I and I don't take pictures of it either, because if you take pictures of it on your phone and you look at it, like it's not good. Like, so never take pictures of like your work, like a psychic work thing, like, or I would never take a picture of the residue on the screen with my phone to prove it to anybody. I'll just tell you, because if I take a picture of it, it's gonna like, it's not good. You know what I mean? It's like you're seeing it, you're seeing negativity. So you don't want that on your phone, and you don't want to see it anymore. That's why I washed it immediately and put it back. Yeah, it's bad luck. It's like it's just gonna like reoccur again. It's like if you take a picture of it, you're pretty much saying, yeah, and then like that person can come back and they'll just aggravate you because you actually, you know, you're making mockery out of them. See what I did? I got you out of here. So they're like, oh yeah, I'm coming back, bringing reinforcements. But everybody, ever since that day, my sister and my nephews told me, because they know I do that stuff, right? And they told me, ever since you did that, we like love coming up here now. The energy is so much better. And everybody that comes here, they always compliment how nice the place is, and how like I redone the attic and the games room. It was where my brother-in-law used to be. He just had it like a shithole, and everything was yellow from the smoke. So I redone everything. I put new electrical in there. I put a new floor in there. I did everything in there to make sure my nephews were happy. So yeah, I made it look like brand new again. And I had to, so that way, you know, it's gonna work it would, like, the energy will be gone. When you redo things, the energy leaves. Like they can't do anything. They don't know where to be anymore. Like, see, this is the place here. I did all the flooring. I painted. I put like quarter round around the whole thing. I redone the electrical. Put new furniture in there. Like I did the whole floor. It's vinyl plank floor. I painted those doors. They were black, and I put new hinges. See how the door doesn't have a doorknob on it? I had painted it. That's my sexy flip flops. Games room. I even made a sign for it. Yep. So that's what I did. I redone the whole thing. That's what it looks like with the pool table and the new lights. I painted it all up, put new furniture in there. See the lights? I put all those lights in the ceiling that didn't have lights in the ceiling. Put a dartboard on the wall. Put all these cool stuff up there. Yep. That's what I did. Thanks. I hooked it all up. I'll do anything for my nephews. I want them to be happy. Because their asshole dad never did it for them. That place never looked like that. It looked like a shithole. He had shit everywhere. All he did was go up there on an old ass couch, and he played PlayStation up there, and he was there doing absolutely nothing all day. That was like his man cave. And then I don't have any pictures of the attic, but in the attic he had all these boat parts and all this trash up there, boxes. Like it was like a store place with old junk in it. So when he left, I took everything out of there. I put new lights in there. I painted everything. Now we have all these cool LED lights everywhere. I put a big ass TV up there. We got like these little bean bags up there for all their friends to hang out and watch TV up there. I hooked it all up, and then we had a party here on Christmas Eve. We had a party with all their friends. It was like 20 people up here, and my all my sister's friends and all my nephew's friends was like, "Oh my god, this looks so amazing! Like everything's just so nice." so much room up here. It's so nice to hang out between these two rooms. And they were like, who did it? And I go, my uncle. My uncle did everything. It's like, oh, I thought he was just an electrician. They're like, no, he does everything. So they were all like happy showing it off. And I was like, I'm like, I don't care, like whatever. That's what I do for a living. I just fix shit, make everything look better. So I renovated those rooms and they're happy. They're there every day. They go up there every night. They hang out. They do their homework up there on the desk. They hang out. They play pool, ping pong, darts. They watch TV up there. They play PlayStation up there. Like they're out of their rooms and they're over that area because it's bigger. And that's all they really wanted, but he never did it for them. He never cared about them like that. But as soon as he left for good, I rearranged everything. I made everything look brand new. And those guys are like, you did this in like 2 weeks, Uncle Mark, and why couldn't he do it? I said, because he's an idiot. He doesn't care about you guys. If he did, he'd still be here. So it's a shame that, he never did anything for those boys, but guess who did? Me. And it's added a lot of value to the house. So it was the last 2 rooms that were old. This house is like 30 years old, but I fixed it all up. Like this apartment didn't look like this either. It looked like shit. I fixed this all up. Like these railings right here were yellow and they were stained from like people grabbing them and they were all black and yellow and they looked disgusting. So I stripped all this down and made it look like, varnished cedar. It looks all nice now. It's a railing that goes all the way up to my bedroom. Like these windows are new. I replaced the windows. I painted everything. The only thing I got to do now is replace the tile, but the tiles got like nicks and shit all over it. And it's like really small tiles. It was back in the day, 30 years ago, they didn't have like all that stuff. But I would love to renovate this and make it look even better. But I renovated my kitchen. I put all new tile in my kitchen, new countertops, and I kept the cabinets and just sprayed them all up. Oh boy. That was lightning just now. And here's the thunder. Oh boy. It's a lightning and thunder. Here it goes. You hear it? Holy shit. That was a loud one. My dog's like got her ears up like, oh shit. You can see it. It's all like red coming. See the radar? It's all coming this way. Big ass patch. Oh boy. Oh shit. I want to go shopping, but not now. Hell no. I'm good. I ain't going nowhere. Staying my ass right here. I ain't going nowhere. No thanks. No, you won't. I can't stand when it rains hard and lightning and thunder. It's actually 3 o'clock already. Shit. No, you can't send them to hell. That's not my job. But they're going there, though. That's for sure, Jessica. I just read what you said. Yeah. I wish I could send them, but no, that's not my job. They're going there anyway. But they exist. Just gotta get rid of them. That's all. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back on in a little, probably like in about a couple hours. I'll be back on for a bit. But I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm gonna go get some lunch and chill out for a bit, and I'll be back on later. Alrighty, take care, you guys. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.